Hello YouTube, I'm Antonio. I'm here to show you a tool that I've done to connect a ghost blogging platform with Listmonk. Ghost is a very nice blogging platform that allows you to write posts like you will do in any site as Medium, and also accept payments, manage a mailing list. Listmonk is an open source mailing list manager, or I don't know how do you want to call that, that basically allows you to create campaigns and manage subscribers. You can put them in different groups. You can handle the bounces, etc. So they can be blog lists, etc. So the thing is that I was working on something totally different, and I wanted to add a blog. I got into Ghost, and then I realized that Ghost only gives you the option to use MailChimp, I think, and I didn't want to use MailChimp because it's fucking expensive. So I wanted to use Amazon Says. That is basically the cheapest option available to send emails. And I was already working on another project that allows you to set up automatically your Amazon Says account, so it made sense to do this for me. So yeah, let's get started. So here is the tool I have been working on. This allows you to create something called songs. That is like something like in Zapier the Zaps, if you have done it before. So with this, you can, when somebody registers or subscribes to your mailing list, Ghost will be sending webhooks to this client. The same when you publish on post. So what you can do with this client is basically connect Ghost with Listmonk. So say a subscriber is created in Ghost, it will be created in Listmonk, and it will be added to the list that you prefer. Or say that you publish a post, you can create a email, a newsletter. So that's the thing. You can create here, for example, actions with delay. So say that, for example, you want to create a mail chain for your user. So a new user gets registered today, so you send him the typical welcome message, but maybe in 1 week you send him like I don't know, here there is like some tools that may be interested for you. Maybe you want to sell him something, and you can be like every day asking him something. This kind of stuff that some mailing lists do, or some websites. For what I know, because I'm not a great marketer, but this is like something very useful for some people. So yeah, it's very simple to use this tool. You click on create a new tool, a new song, sorry. Here you have to give it a name. So let's call it my song created new subscriber. So and now you have the trigger from Ghost. That will be either that the member is created, updated, or a post is published. So I will go with yeah, a member is created. The delay, I want this to execute. You can put here, for example, that you want this to execute 1 day later. Maybe here like a reminder to give feedback on product, for example. Here maybe in 1 week. No, after 1 week the subscriber is using a product, you send him here some email. If it's enabled or not. This way you can disable these actions without having to delete them, and then the action that you can take. So here you can send a transactional email, so one-off email just for this user. You can manage the subscriber or create a campaign. So let's go with the first one, that is send a transactional email. Here you can choose the emails that you have available in Listmonk. So in Listmonk you have here in campaigns the templates. You can create new, and for example for the transactional email you can see here like some default email that it's given. However, you can copy these templates from places that are much more specialized in creating templates than this. And then in this one you can use like this convention here, like this is some Go templating syntax that will, for example, here I will say hello John Doe, order number, transaction, whatever. I mean, you can use the data that you send to put it on the messages. Okay, so going back to the songs, you can, for example, some sample transaction email. On the headers, you can here add some header that you want to track this email, for example. So if you have set up some tracking system, so in case custom pushing 1 week, for example. On additional data, here you can put the things that will be available on the template. I mean, if for example, say that you want to know that this is, you could give it here like some data that you might want in the template for some reason, whatever, like origin, ghost, and then you can add. So that's it. So you can create this song. It will be executed with a delay of 1 week when a user subscribes on this. So these songs, I mean, you can create as many as you want. You can, for each trigger, it will be executed as many songs as you created. So you can here I have one that will execute for the new user. Here is just going to be executing the action managing user. And this action, the only thing that does is, because it's a new user, it will create in Listmonk automatically a subscriber. And you can select here the list where you want to add the subscriber. Here is added to default, you can add it to opt-in, for example. And the action 2, you can have like here, like another. So in this same zone that will be executed with a delay of 5 seconds, you have 2 actions that will be executed in parallel. So this is just to show you something else. Also, when a post is published, you can create, for example, a campaign. Say that you want that when a post is published, you can create here. Sorry, I went wrong one. Whatever. So post published, okay, and say that the post published, create a campaign, and here you can put like the campaign name, that this is some new post campaign, the subject, new post. This is what is going to be sent in the email, new post, the campaign type, like regular. This is all options that are on Listmonk. The content type, I will put HTML, and the campaign body. This is included in the template. So just to make sure that we get what is this. So for example, here you have in Listmonk. Here I have a Listmonk. It has like a wrapper with all the HTML wrapping, the body, etc. And here where it says template content is where actually the songs is going to add. So here you can put in the template body whatever you want, and you can use the post information inside the template body. So you can put these replacers, and this will be what is sent from Ghost. You have the title, the feature image, the customer served HTML of the post. So you can insert it as a here, it will be sent like this. The list of subscribers we want to send this marketing for, the template that you want. So this one, for example, you can add some tags, and you can schedule it to be sent at a determined time in the future or not. Okay, so then you will have here like you can also manage in the settings. You can see the endpoint where Ghost needs to send this information is secured by a secret, and this is configured from the Ghost settings, going to integrations, custom integrations, and here you can create a custom integration, give it a name, integration. And then here description, whatever. You have to put here the webhooks that you want. So new post. Here you select the event that you want, post published, the target URL, that is this one, and the secret that you can copy from here. Yeah, that way it's already saved. Okay, so now say that we can publish a post. Okay, I'm going to go to the ones that I have published, and actually what I'm going to do is just unpublish this post and then publish it again. Okay, so now if we go here on the webhook logs, you can see that I got a new webhook, status 200, and the response of this was the webhook was processed successfully. If I can check what songs have been executed, I see that I had already another song with the same for post published, and I can see the action that it takes when it's happening. So it created a campaign, and this one also created a campaign. So if something failed, you will see that it will try to do it again, to send it 3 different times. Internally, this is using a queue system implemented using Redis. And the backend is in Go, so it's basically just a queue system. So it pushes the actions that it needs to perform, and it will be consuming. So this small application is really scalable, and it could handle thousands and thousands of events. Just spawning more servers. Backend is Go, frontend is Next, but it's totally static. So this is just basically just consuming an API. So yeah, now if we go back to Listmonk, I can see what was that there are 2 scheduled campaigns, both different. One, they have different names. You can see that it append here the time with a random name to make it different. And yeah, I can see that this one, I can see where it is going to be sent. I can see the content. In the preview of the content, I can see that it has used the template that I have set here on the songs. Okay, so yeah, in a few minutes it will be sent, and it will be received by the subscribers that are there. And yeah, and then you have a dashboard. You can track here the performance of the different songs that we have, and you have here like some activity logs, very basic. I don't want to invest more time on this because probably it's something that nobody is going to use. So it's just something that probably I will use for my personal site. I don't want to. I have spent like 1 week doing this, so yeah, probably why not using it after so long. I think it's great actually. Also, another thing that it has is that well, you have an out system that is totally stateless. It's not using server components because that forces you to put a next server, something that I don't like. Bertel probably wants that, but it's using magic links implemented in Go from scratch. The code is very organized, so all the code will be published on GitLab. So yeah, sorry, in GitLab and GitHub. Sorry, I work on GitLab with GitLab Mixed. So yeah, you will be able to check it out on the description, the link to GitHub, and you can just here use your email to create your account, and that's basically it. I'm creating the README. In the table of contents, you can see the features as I have sent. Here explains how is the backend built. I'm using Gin, the MySQL for saving all the data, JWT, Logros, AsyncQ. In the front end, I'm using Next, SatCM, Recharge, and Tailwind. So I hope you enjoy and you find this interesting and I don't know, maybe help somebody. If you use this, please put a star or a comment or something. Like if this is useful for somebody, I will be super grateful. Yeah, I'm not an expert Go programmer or an expert Next programmer. I work professionally as PHP developer, but I try to keep my skills on check. That I think is what everybody needs to do in this age. So I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and that things. I don't care for reality. But see you next video. Ciao.